Damn, where's the loot? Oh my god. Those two bosses, I didn't get shit. Yo, can y'all hear me? Too many people? Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think I even got credit for that kill though, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I just got fucked. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. They opened up server transfers? Yeah, they did. When this first transfer from a viewer kind of thing? I don't know. It's probably like a month ago or so, something like that. Yeah, somewhere around there. But yeah, I transferred over and now I'm playing on this server. We're chilling. Wake up, we're on killing rares. Yeah, I know the... Bro, like they gotta... Oh my god, they gotta do something about this. Like, what is this game? They've gotta have like some Mythic Plus system for the dungeons or like just something, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy to me. Dune and IMAX was tight. Yeah, I heard from somebody that they thought the movie was boring. I want to see. I remember I didn't. Like, I bet it's gonna. I watch boring movies, man. Like, I mean, I'm playing a boring game, so of course I'm gonna watch a boring movie. So, like, yeah, it's not boring. Well, yeah, I'll see for myself. I remember I thought the original one was boring, but I was young, so it's hard really to remember that too well. Playing new PoE League, I played like a little bit of it, but like the way I usually play PoE Leagues is actually like what I do is I will wait for like maybe 3 days to a week before I start playing the game, and that way I can see kind of like what people are playing. It actually works, because like you always get like these build guides and it's like, yeah, this should work. And then it doesn't. And so, like, that's kind of what I was worried about. What in-game content does New World have to offer? I mean, like, no meme answer. I mean, you've obviously got PvP. PvP is really big. You've also got, Outpost Rush was available for, like, a little bit. They got rid of that, but I guess that's just PvP as well. You've got crafting, there's like dungeons, open world content like this. That's the main stuff that they got going on. Just watch Crib, see what works in PoE. Yeah, Crib. There's a lot of guys in PoE that are really good at figuring shit out. It was live yesterday, close it off again. Yeah, I know. What's been your favorite build? My favorite build ever? What do you call it? I don't know. Like, I think that there's a lot of different builds that I liked. Like, it's really hard for me to say, like, what my favorite would be. I like playing Righteous Fire, but, like, it just sucks, bro. Like, it just sucks. That's the problem with it. But I'm waiting to see, like, there's some guys that are playing it right now, and I'm waiting to see kind of like how their builds are going to turn out, and then I'll decide if I want to play it or not. That's kind of my thinking. Even after buff, RF's kind of weird. Yeah. We need more weapons as soon as possible. Yeah, more weapons would be nice. I think that would be cool. Just some different stuff. There he is. Alright, let's go. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Where the loot at? Give me the loot. Where the loot? Where the loot? No loot. Oh my god, what a shit game. What's been your favorite build so far in New World? I like playing with the hatchet. It's my favorite weapon. The hatchet is just so good. Stream is Super HQ today. Did you get new equipment? Nah, I didn't. I don't know why it would be different. Have you tried Elion yet? No, I didn't. I watched a Kira TV video about Elion, and it basically said that the game was like kind of dog shit, but it's like you might as well. It's like he basically said like it sucks, but like if you got nothing else to do, you might as well try it out. Like that's pretty much what he said, and I think that's about how I feel about it too. Elion's actually good. Well, I'm glad. I keep trying to tag him. Elion's better than New World to me. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm not really sure a whole lot about the game, honestly. I haven't really played it, and like maybe one day I'll try it out, like if it has any sort of like real staying power. But to me, like I've already got, like I've got to keep up with like stuff in WoW. Like I'm gonna probably start playing WoW again with like Cody and Zack, and then I got Final Fantasy stuff I want to do. I'm playing New World. I'm probably gonna play the PoE League. Like I got a lot going on in my life. Oh my god, I didn't get loot again. Where are these idiots? Like, what the fuck are these people doing? Like... They're just goofing around. You killed Vash and KT yet? No, I might raid in TBC. Depends on what happens. If I could get a guild to just invite me every week, I would probably do it. I'm just gonna join these other guys' group. Like, my group sucks and it's full of people that are AFK, so I'm just gonna leave this group. Fuck these guys. Oh, this junglist guy, I've rested him like 3 times. It's an okay game, the hype will die fast. Oh, with New World? Mines and shit? No, I haven't, bro. I will. Wait, Revor, are you watching? Ooh, got racks. Okay. Move out this. Okay. Let me respond to this guy. Alright, we're good. Is Zack actually on? Let me see if Zack's on. Oh damn, nobody's online. What the fuck? That's sad. Okay, let's see who these guys. Cookie Baby. I don't know who any of these guys are. I'll invite this guy. I'll accept this guy. He's level 16. Cancel that. Cancel this. Cancel that. Okay, we're good. Sag, hype dying down? No, it's just because I transferred. There's like nobody on my friends list. That's why. I mean, I only had like 3 people on my friends list to begin with, right? It's not like it's that big of a deal. I'm gonna just pull that so they can kill it. Oh, did somehow I miss? The fuck? Yeah. You see the gold dude? Yeah, I saw that. I mean, like, they locked everybody's accounts that did that. So, fuck them, man. That's what they get. You want to cheat like a bitch, you're gonna get treated like it. That's the way it goes. Fuck them. Alright, here we go. Mr. Dude, hope you're okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Exploiters ruining the game for anyone else? No, the only people ruining the game is Amazon. It's their fault, the exploits in the game. You really think people aren't going to use an infinite gold fucking dupe? Of course they're going to try to dupe gold. Like, no shit. Everybody's going to do that. It's so naive to blame the cheaters. The cheaters are just a product of the system. You have to fix the system. The individual doesn't really matter. Alright, where's my loot? Thank you, I got something. What should take? Oh really? You're gonna, oh, so the cheaters are so bad. Oh no, all these bad cheaters, man, I hate these cheaters. Oh my god. Wow, that really did a lot, huh? Man, I hate cheaters. Oh my god, like, the people need to stop cheating, man. Why does people keep cheating, man? Why? Oh my god. Why they get? Oh my god. Systems at fault, but cheaters still suck. True. Oh yeah, for sure. But like, I don't really care about cheaters. I mean, cheaters are fucking losers. I mean, for sure, 100%. Yeah, everybody knows that. But like, who cares? There's, if he wasn't cheating, it'd just be somebody else. If you have some place in the game that people can cheat in, they're gonna do it. Oh fuck. There we go. I hate these mobs, bro. Like, cause like, oh my god, he's fucking going up here. There we go, we got reset. Thank god. I wonder how this guy keeps getting pulled. Let me see if I get credit for this shit. Yeah, I did. Did I get any loot? Where to loot? Ooh, that's a bag, that's a bag. Oh, bear's gonna reset, I'm pretty sure. I think he's gonna reset. Oh, we just barely got him. Let me go with him. Nice, I got a concoctor's pants. That's big. You wearing all luck here? Yeah, of course. What do you think? What do you think I am? A contributing member of the group? No. No, bro, I'm running full luck here. I mean, to be fair, like, everybody else is doing the same thing. I'm just gonna leave. Like, there's no reason to try to kill that mob. It's unfortunate that that those mobs are so strong, because it sucks. Like, somebody just pulls that into a whole raid and just wipes everybody. Like, that just sucks to play, you know? It's like, imagine trying to do molten core and somebody just every once in a while drags a core hound over to you. It's like, guess what, bitch? Surprise. Now you dead. What do you think about Blizzard delaying Mage Tower release 9.15 to compete with Endwalker? I'm not even thinking about that. Like, I'm excited to do the Mage Tower again, but like, that's about it. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. I think it'll be fun. Like, that's about it. It took a decade to fully kill WoW. I mean, I mean, I think they're pretty much on track then. Isn't the watermark endless mob grind meta off-putting? Yeah, it's garbage, man. This game sucks, but like, it's a good game to just play and not have to think about anything. That's why I play it. It's a relaxing game to play. Like, no, it's absolute garbage. Like, whoever thought this was a good idea should be fucking fired and like banned from ever making a video game again. It's like, you know how like some people like can't go near a school? Like, these people shouldn't be able to go near a video game. It's like, you can't go within 300 yards of a video game development facility if you thought if you implemented the watermark idea. You still play it though? Yeah. I still play it despite those problems, not because of those problems. Don't forget it. There's like amateur intern ideas, to be honest. No, it doesn't, because like, I think honestly, like, the problem is that if you could make progress in dungeons, like, does anybody have like a Lazarus or Genesis key they want to do? Like, that would be so much more fun than just running this shit like over and over and over. You've seen crafting, it's basically gambling. I mean, that's the way it is in a lot. I have one key each. Okay. Alright. We're gonna knock out some of the dungeons then. What watermark are you talking about? So like, in order to get like your gear score up, you just have to like randomly loot items over and over and over for like a huge long period of time. And then after you do that long enough, you get higher item level gear, and it just like keeps going up. It's just like a pointless grind, and it's not like derivative of like skill. It's not derivative of any sort of like test of player knowledge or player ability. It's just purely a time investment, and it's a time investment that is unfun. It is repetitive. It's boring, and there are really no positive aspects to it. Ooh, it's a purple bag. It's derivative of Destiny. Yeah, it's just bad. Like, that's all there is to it. It just sucks. Like, the thing is, like, an MMO, in my opinion, like, there are games like Diablo, and like PoE, same thing, right? Where like you can get the best item in the game. Like, I looted a legendary shield from like a dog earlier today. And like, that's okay, right? That's fine. It makes things interesting. But that shouldn't be like, a dog should not be like the normal thing that you get legendary shields from. It should be possible, but not the meta. Player retention? Nah, the thing is, like, I actually don't think things like this keep players retained. I think a lot of people, especially, I wonder what, like, I wonder if they have, like, an algorithm that tells them, like, how many people hit 60 and how many people have a watermark of, like, 505 versus 550. Because I bet the dropout for that is, like, probably so huge. The people just probably quit because it's just stupid. That's what I assume. On a database for it? Yeah, I feel like they should be able to figure that out. Where's my loot? Give me my loot. Oh, that's a bag. There's only a green one. Oh, that's a great axe. Oh no. I'm stuck in a wall. What is going on with this shit game? There we go. Does buying an item increase watermark? No, it doesn't. It does not. Try to craft for higher gear score than do the dumb watermark system. The reason why I'm doing the watermark system is simple. It's because whenever they add in new content, the odds are it's going to scale off of your current watermark. And whenever they do that, that means that you'll be able to use that in order to get the new gear really fast, because the odds are they'll probably make the new gear better than the old gear. That way they get everybody farming out new gear. You see what I'm saying? This new 65 gear, whatever, starts at 600 eye level. Good point. Very good point. Would they increase crafting levels though? Yeah, probably. They probably add like reagents that like you could add in, and like the reagents would like modify crafting levels of current items and also future items. Hope they hire people who know how to make good PvE content like dungeons. The problem is like they have great artists for like the dungeons. Like the dungeon layouts I think are fucking amazing. Like Lazarus is, in my opinion, one of the best dungeons I've ever done in like any game. Like I think that it's genuinely really, really good. And I think Starstone is also really good too. But it's the problem is like the layouts are amazing, but like what's inside of them is what's bad. Like I'll show y'all because like we'll go do it in a bit. You guys will see what's going on. Made all PvE content within a year. Yeah, exactly. So like if they can keep doing that, like it's be fine. But like they've gotta fix some of the core things with the game. Yeah. I gotta actually start looking at some of the gear I get. This is garbage. That's probably okay item, but I've entered it anyway. Intelligence, damage to corrupted. That's pretty good. I'm gonna vendor it. So I got this earlier today. This compulsion shield. Wait, the boss spot? Alright. If they hired people from EverQuest and Ultima to make potentially good game? Bro, if I heard they've hired people from EverQuest and Ultima, I would not want to play that game. Like, remember how they did that with Pantheon? Y'all saw the gameplay for that game? It was trash. Just fucking garbage, man. Like, who the fuck would want to play that? This was one of the worst things I ever seen in my whole life. No, like, the thing is that, old MMOs, like, there is, like, some value to old MMOs, and, like, it's good, but, like, you should not make a game like that anymore, because people just don't play video games like that. We're stuck in a situation. It's like, those games are fun for their time, right? And there's a lot of things that was fun for its time, but, like, it's just that, the way people play video games now is just so much different. And if you ignore that, I think that you're just trying to confuse yourself. People have ADHD and needs to all be fast-paced. Nah, the thing is, people don't have ADHD, they just don't like having their time wasted. That's two different things. Like, having respect for your own time is different than having ADHD. People are okay farming for something, but not if you just add in, like, unnecessary, things. Gonna miss you playing Zackrawrr? Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. Who's a boss? I better get something good this time. We got a Generalizer. Alright. When are you gonna... Okay, yeah, that's good. But yeah, it's like games that are, like, they're just gonna waste my time. where it's like, hey, you have to do this like a bunch of times, or there's like, I want games that like reward me for like being good at them, rather than playing them a lot. I think that there is a value in grinding. I think that there's like a certain type of like, what's the word for it? Like therapeutic. It's just relaxing. You just, you know, log on, you're grinding, you're playing the game. Like it's chill, you know what I mean? I want to play Season of Mastery. I mean, there's a chance that I will play it if the leveling is fast enough. But like, as I said before, I just don't want to level again in Classic WoW. I've already done it like 3 or 4 times. That's too many times. Especially like, I feel like Season of Mastery is going to be the same experience that I had in like back in 2019. Like, it's going to be the same game, bro. Oh wow, MC is going to take 5 more minutes. Who cares? What weapon build you run in PvP? I don't really play a lot of PvP in this game. I've just been chilling. Make new classic content, give me back at this point? Yeah, and like, I don't know why they don't. Like, I bet it would be easier to make new classic content than new retail content, because you got less moving parts. The graphics don't have to be as good. It can just be chill. But they haven't done a fucking thing. Like, I want to see like a, like, let's get some Karazhan Crypts up in this bitch. Like, let's get some Dragon Isles. Let's get a Scarlet Crusade raid. Let's get Mount Hyjal added into the game for real. You know, some shit like that. But it's also like systems in Classic need to change. And I do think that what they should do, and this is like what I think they should do, is to not try to do as little class balancing as possible. Like I would be okay if they gave Paladins like Crusader Strike, you know, because they're supposed to have it in vanilla, but they didn't. And I think that they should give like Moonkins like maybe one other thing to get mana back faster, you know, something like that. Yeah, give prop Paladins a taunt, that kind of stuff, like 100%. Remove rank 14. Well, I'm just talking about like class balancing, right? And like if they did that, I would feel a little bit more confident about it. Because like the thing is, like, nobody wants to play a game where like they're just bad. And it's not like they're bad because they're like not skilled. They're just bad because that's the way the game's set up. Feral Druid's Pummel usage, yeah, take that shit out the game. Like, that's garbage. So oh yeah, no, I mean, like, I think that they should make a lot of changes if they want to do Classic Plus. For sure. Like, we saw how Classic went. Like, we got no changes. We have no changes too. Like, it's already in the game. Like, you want to play like that, that's fine. The thing is, like, I don't know if they should necessarily do things by polling. Like, in a perfect world, they wouldn't need to poll anything because they would just have developers that had their fucking heads screwed on, right? They could just make content that they were confident was good in the game. Imagine that. Imagine developers that actually just knew how to make good content without having the players tell them what to do. Any more faith in Blizzard looking forward? Blizzard's like, I mean, the thing is, like, there's been the stupid decisions they've made have overshadowed a lot of the, I think, better decisions they've made. But it's just, it's all together, it's all combined. Hey, it is. Give me the loot. Give me the loot, bitch. Give me the loot, bitch. Give me the loot. Where's the loot? There it is. I'll do like 2 more of these, and then I want to go and do mines, and then we're gonna do the dungeons. What do you think of McCree's new name? I don't really care, honestly. Like, it's just like the character has evolved beyond the initial meaning of the name, right? Like Jesse McCree is like a he was like his own character. It's not like this was a derivative, like self-insert of a developer, right? It was just named after this guy. So it's like I don't think it's that big of a deal one way or another. His awesome new name, I'll call him McCree for sure. Yeah. Are you getting ready for another? But I'm so, like, I hate whenever I'm trying to play another game, people always try to bring up and want me to talk about Final Fantasy. Just let me play the game I'm trying to play, bro. Let me just do that. It's crazy. What are your thoughts on Reflect? That's that fake blue light shit, right? I was looking a little bit into that. Yeah. I mean, like, what's there to say? I mean, what's there to say about it? Like, I mean, there's actually a lot I could say, I guess. I watched a little bit, I saw like a few clips about it, but that's about it. And this farm so much drama. Yeah, I know, I'm real proud of him. He's been working hard. Play his nighttime mode, doesn't that make Reflect useless? No, because it was useless before you use nighttime mode. Listen, like, there's no scientific data that proves that there's any sort of a damage done to your skin by like blue light in any sort of a realistic way, or you know, like a serious way, as far as I know. And I heard that there was like people criticizing other people that look things up on Google. I think that's so silly to criticize people for using Google because, or looking things up online. Like, Google is it's a conglomeration of the entire world's combined knowledge. And to say that, oh, you just use Google, like, yeah, I made a query in the world's largest database to get the most accurate information. You know, like, what the fuck? So dumb. Mom criticized me for using Google Scholar to find academic papers. Google's too liberal. Yeah. I mean, like, I obviously, like, yeah, sure. I'm sure there's censorship to some degree, or some bullshit, but like, whenever you see, like, this is my advice, okay? This is my advice for like anybody that's trying to find out if things are true. Don't use one source. It doesn't matter what the source is. Never, I don't care if it's the BBC, if it's fucking the government telling you something. Don't believe a damn thing you read unless you're hearing it from a bunch of different people. And that's my advice. Try to actually like learn and look things up and like cross-reference things. That's how I usually find out what happens in the news. Is it like I'll look at the story from like 5 different sources, and it's like the things that are repeated, even with sources that have different conclusions, those are probably the things that really happen. And it's hard to do that. It really is. But It's what I try to do. Sociological trait of millennials: consult the hive mind over consulting family, friends, etc., other like-minded groups. It's not consulting a hive mind though. Like what you're doing is you're consulting like a higher authority. People consider like Google a higher authority because you're not really looking it up on Google. You're using Google to find a source that you feel is accurate. Of course, I'm not gonna, you know, like if I think blue light is bad for you, why the fuck would I ask my dad? Why would I ask my mom? Like, what the fuck do they know? Propaganda's never been a thing. No, of course it's been a thing. That's why I said about that's why I said about the cross-referencing things that draw opposing conclusions. You see what I'm saying? Because that way it's really hard to get some bullshit in there. Alright, here we go. Pay attention to sources, potential biases from sources. Yeah, it's actually not that hard to figure out. It's just that a lot of people don't have the time to do it. Google's an indexer for years now. Yeah. Tailored to you. Facts, objectives disregarded. What's likely tailored to you. Why are you trying to change? You're like trying to draw like these like micro differences with vocabulary to try to have like a different opinion or to try to like assert some different perspective. Like you, like, stop. What are you gonna do? You're gonna look on. You can use, if you want to use that logic that Google is like a fake or they have like an agenda. I'm sure they do with a lot of things. Like I would be on your same side, but all I would say is that literally anything else does too. There's like people that like, oh well, I want to have real news, so I watch fucking Fox News, or I want to have real news, I watch MSNBC or CNN. Like it's all fake, bro. Like there's no like, you're not gonna be able to just sign up and have like a it's like, this is just the thing that always tells me the truth and it never lies to me. It's just not the way the world works, bro. That's why you have to have critical thinking. If you don't have that, you're gonna be buying blue white skin cream. That's the truth, bro. You don't wanna be in that place. Oh fuck. Oh, why'd I oh my god, why'd I jump off like that? God, why would I do that? Let's not get up here. Bitch. I think that it's important, shit, give me a second. I had to exploit that. Anyway, it's important to recognize a bias and then to be able to read around it. Because whenever you think something doesn't have a bias, that's whenever you get finessed. Whenever somebody convinces you that they don't have a bias. That's whenever the finessing happens. I just increased watermark. Yeah, I'm gonna do this maybe for like 10, 20 more minutes, so I'm done. Death right. Oh, bro, fuck that. Some people truly don't have a bias. I think it's a spectrum. It's definitely a spectrum. Like, and like, it's hard to know for sure. but it's always like, especially with like different issues, etc. And that's why like you cross-reference stuff. That's my opinion. Everybody has a bias? No, I mean, I don't think everybody has a bias, right? Because like there are plenty of things that like you genuinely like just don't care about what happens. It's like most of you guys like probably, you know, one guy says Whataburger's good, another guy says Taco Bell's good. Like there's a lot of you guys in chat that actually don't care. Like you actually don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to you which one comes out ahead. It doesn't make a difference. It exists on a spectrum. Yeah, so like, no, it's not like it's completely untrue, but the more controversial and the more contentious something is, the higher the chances that somebody's going to have a bias going into it. No, I try to be unbiased with stuff, but like obviously I have my opinions about stuff. Here's my perspective, is that there are things I'm biased about and I have like an opinion about, but I try to tell people what those are. Like I try to tell people like kind of where I'm coming from, which in a way is like, it's like I think if you have a bias, the most ethical thing to do is to announce it. You know what I mean? Like tell people like, yeah, this is the way I feel. This is where I'm coming from. Your perspective is not a crime usually? Yeah, it depends on what the perspective is. Yeah, there it is. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I didn't get credit. I'm gonna leave. This is a waste of my time. There's too many people here. Boss dies in like 3 seconds. Alright, if y'all over here, if you want to come and do mines with me, let me know. I'm gonna come on over here and do mines. Got deleted? Yeah, exactly. It's better to have loosely held or tightly held opinions. It depends on what you have an opinion on, right? I mean, like, I think, yeah, it's like, the more broad a statement is, generally the less true it can be. Because everything depends. What does it depend on? Well, it depends on everything. What is this? What's this game? Why you do this? Oh, you're so bad. Why are you so bad? Okay. Stand on top of it? I don't want to. I'm just gonna leave. It's a waste of my fucking time. Invite for mines. Yeah. Just message Ravora if you want to join. Yeah, and come do mines with us. We're gonna group up over at the outpost over there. If y'all trying to head over. Okay. I think I didn't. Pretty sure I looted that one, so I'll need to loot it again. Okay, here we go. Is New World trying to give you fun proportionate for the hours that you put into it? I don't know, I'm just playing the game. I'm not trying to do math. I think the fall damage will be a lot higher in this game. Yeah, I know it's great that it's not. I love that it's not high. Makes the game way more enjoyable for me. Is New World worth buying? Yeah, I think it's worth the 40 bucks, but there's a lot of problems with the game. But it's a $40 one-time fee, at least for now. So, I mean, yeah, it's worth the 40 bucks, I'd say. Want a break from the Reflect drama? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that. But yeah, anyway, so here's the thing with all that bullshit. And I've said this before, is that never mind, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, to me, I find it very interesting because it's like this is something that's gonna happen a lot more. Like, do you guys actually want like my real opinion about this shit? Too bad you're getting it. I think we're going to be seeing a whole lot more of this because as like content creators and influencers become more influential, they become larger in terms of like their impact and like their size, like how many people watch them, etc., what their selling power is, their brand value, all this stuff, right? All the bullshit that like you guys don't care about, but like fucking marketing firms care about. This stuff, as the influencers get larger, you're going to see partnerships like this with like some popular content creator and a you know, like a product, right? Regardless of what the product is. And like basically all you really need to do is go back and look at like how did celebrities endorse products in the 90s and the 80s and even the 2000s. And you've got a pretty good rubric of what we're going to be seeing here online. That's the truth. We're going to be seeing a whole lot more of this. Now, in my opinion, you know where I think Valkyrie fucked up? By addressing it at all. If she just put that shit out there and never addressed any of the drama, the people that were complaining about it would eventually stop because people would think that they were like stalking her and they just like wouldn't stop bringing it up. Because it's like, even if you're right, if you complain about something long enough, people just get tired of hearing about it, even if they know you're right, because people are bored and they get bored easily and they're lazy, and this is just the way things go. So the truth is that she fucked up by paying any sort of mind to it, because the truth is whenever she made this announcement there was like an LSF thread about it and like a few people made a YouTube video. Who cares? Like that's whatever. And if she never said anything about the product, never called into question its validity or whatever, and just sold the product and never told anybody a fucking thing and never tried to rationalize it or justify it to people, she was just like, yeah, it is what it is. People wouldn't really be able to fucking do anything about it. That's it. They wouldn't be able to do anything. Because the people themselves, like the individual, like you, etc. LSF and YouTube critics are not the audience when you're selling Ulta. Nah, bro, you're right. Because here's the thing, bro. Like, guys scam you with cryptocurrency and girls scam you with beauty products. Like, this is just the way it goes. Like, I've been on the internet long enough, and this is the current landscape. So, you see this bullshit, everything like this. Celebrity endorsement always felt bought. The false intimacy with streamers, YouTubers obscures that. There's no false intimacy, man. There's just naive audience. There's a naive audience. People that thought they were in a relationship with Michael Jackson. And they were above the age of 12, so you knew that probably wasn't the case. So listen, was that too far? Yeah, so anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like, people have fucking been doing this forever. Michael did nothing wrong. He probably did. I don't know. Like, that's the truth, is I really don't know. I always loved Michael Jackson, but there's some weird shit going on somewhere. Diverse chats on Twitch. No, the thing is, the reason why I have a lot of different people on my chat is because I have a lot of people that watch me from YouTube. And it's not just Twitch audience, it's YouTube too. Alright, let's kill these guys. Let's get the ass. I have a Michael Jackson t-shirt. I bought it after he died. There's always something celebrities hide in the dark. No, it's nothing about celebrities. It's unique. It's something you probably hide in the dark too. Celebrities are people. They're not, you know, some fucking like special, different species. They have the same problems that you do, probably in a lot of ways. And it's nothing special about that at all. We're all human. Yeah, it's just it's nonsense. You're right. Yeah, so anyway, explain this kind of streamer OTK is looking for. One with a check mark next to their name, Cole, so it doesn't mean you. Go back to your, go back to streaming, man. Stop. What's it saying? Never meet your heroes? You know what my saying is? Never have heroes. It doesn't mean not to look up to people, but I think whenever you elevate a person beyond being a flawed individual, which we all are, that's whenever you get taken advantage of. That's whenever you allow yourself, and it's like you take advantage of yourself by deluding yourself to thinking that there's a person out there that has elevated themselves beyond the human condition, which is not the case. Who feels traits, not themselves? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at the traits. Like, yeah, idolize traits, idolize things like that. That's a good way to look at it. Kill all these mobs, might as well. But yeah, anyway, fucking, and this is like what happens, is like content creators, the way a content creator kind of gets, they delude themselves, because whenever you have, you know, audience of like thousands or millions of people like across like social media and everything that are just like constantly telling you that like how great you are and how right you are. This is something that happens to people all over the place. It's not like something that's unique to social media. Is people will take competency in one field or competency in one thing, and then think that elevates them to the same level of awareness with other things as well. So it's like somebody's really good at one thing, and then they start talking about something that they're not really good at, and it's like they want to be taken as seriously as they're taken whenever they're talking about the thing that they are good at. That's the problem. And like this happens to a lot of people. I think content creators, because like, and again, like this is not something that's unique to content creators. This is something like, in a way, it's like it's a manifestation of the Peter principle. I think that's what it's called. Whenever people keep getting promoted, like why do you have incompetent managers? It's because people get promoted over and over and over until they can't get promoted again because they're bad at their job. You see what I'm saying? You know, intelligence, aptitude are more generalized than they really are. There's people that are really good at like one or two things. And like Ben Carson is a really good example of this. Like Ben Carson is a fucking genius surgeon. Like actual like beyond genius. He's like probably one of the best in the world ever. But that doesn't mean that he should be president. Ben Carson. No, didn't he die? No, that was probably thinking Herman Cain. Yeah, he's really, really, really fucking good at that. Like, and like, it's not even, and it's undeniable. Like, I think even people that don't like him can admit that. Which, on a political level, is impressive. Colin Powell. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought since, like, Herman Cain, Colin Powell never ran for president. That's why I was thinking Herman Cain. Yeah. So this is what happens, right? And like, so this is not, that's what I'm saying, right? This is not somebody, and like Herman Cain was another one, right? This guy, like, he ran a pizza company. This guy, like, basically, I remember this was in like 2012, he ran for president, and this was like right about the same time that the Domino's had like the 5-5-5 deal. Herman Cain, ex pizza company CEO, comes out with the 999 plan. And it's like some tax plan, some bullshit tax plan. And it's like, there's no way. There's no way you didn't get this shit from Domino's. Like, there's no way. Like, and like, I remember it was just the dumbest fucking thing. But this is what happens, right? Is you have people that they're really good at one thing, and they get their reality warped to think that that's not the case. Can you find that out through SimCity? I don't know. I don't think so. About that. Oh, it's on Gus Johnson. I don't know who that is. So yeah, this is what happens with people like Valkyrie or whoever, right? Is they you elevate yourself, and this would happen to anybody. It's nothing. They're not special. This probably happened to you too if you had this many people trying to suck your dick, right? People elevate themselves to this high level because they're just so used to being treated that way that they just think that everything that they say is right, because they probably have a lot of people that they're surrounded with that tells them that they are. So you have a situation where you have like a company that's trying to work with someone, and in the process of trying to work with that person, you want to tell them as many good things as possible because you want to keep them on board. But at the same time, it might be bad for them because they're not able to accurately assess things. And it's like, you could call it yes men or whatever. To me, I don't really give a fuck what people call it. It's generally the same thing. It's called I don't want to lose my job. Well, it's not just that. It's like, for example, there's like a certain amount of like, there's like social circles, right? So like, you don't want to go against people that are part of the popular social circle for like content creators, because that could hurt you for like networking or whatever. And there's few people that are able to really do that because they don't have as big of a platform. So I understand this pretty fucking well because I have to deal with it. Yeah, I get this one.